while I'm in here, I'm going to go ahead and replace the valve stem seals. So bought this valve compressor from Harbor Freight, and it's not really the right piece. It's kind of a universal deal, but basically it catches on the valve spring, and then you compress the top hat to get the keepers out. Now this is kind of hokey, but I'm having to put a tie wrap around the jaws of this thing to keep it on there while I'm doing this work. So just bear with me here. Okay, so hopefully that'll hold. And I'm just going to go ahead and compress the spring. Might have to do a take two here if I can't get this tightened. Okay, it is compressing. All right, now the trick is to get the valve stem away from the keepers. So I'm just going to go ahead and tap on the valve a little bit. I did that with the wooden side of the hammer, and you can see now the keepers are exposed. I'm just going to tighten this up a little bit more. Okay, and now I've got a magnet here, and I've got one keeper and then the second one, and now I can take the compressed spring off. We'll just set that aside for a moment and take the valve out. Car's got 87,000 miles on it. In a perfect world, I would probably get the valves recut, and as well as the seats, and get a valve job done on the head. Okay, the valve stem seal is here, and you can just pull that off with the pliers. It's actually a rubber seal. Throw that one away. Okay, and here we have the new valve stem seal, and I'm just going to put a little drop of oil on there to make sure it goes on easy. And all you do is just press that on. Make sure that it's on there all the way. Okay, valve is nice and clean. And I'm just going to put a little oil up on here and lube that so it goes through the seal nice and easy. Put a little lube on that side, because that's really what the seal is doing. It's preventing the oil from going down into the combustion chamber. If you feel any binding whatsoever, or if you see that the valve itself is bent, you will need to replace it. Okay, now next thing is getting the spring back on and the keepers. And a little trick to doing that is if you use some white lithium grease and just put a nice glob of it in the area of the keepers, this will actually help hold the keeper in place while you're getting the second one on there. And it helps to have a magnet to pick up the keepers. Okay, so we're going to get our spring back on there. You want to make sure that the valve is all the way up. Get the first keeper on there. And what I'm doing is pulling the spring back, and then I'm rotating the keeper, the first keeper, so it goes towards the bottom. Now this can be a little tricky. You probably end up dropping the keepers more than once. Just use your finger to help it off the magnet. Okay, now you can see that the keepers are actually holding the top washer or top hat of the spring on there. That's what keeps the spring in place. Okay, now all I have left is to decompress the spring. Cut my tie wrap. Okay, that's it. That is how you change a valve stem seal. Thanks for watching.